as they are laughing, miserability will be falling on Nigerians. On very serious issue. Now, let me go back to what I was playing. Let me go back to what I was playing. For you to understand that a body the hot is no more time to be politically correct.
Nigeria will never be one-party state. That's not a democracy. It's wrong to have allowed Atiku to succeed Buhari. It will be one Fulani after the other. As you see, the Fulanis killing people across the country. They want to appropriate the country.
Be careful of the use of words. You generalize.
Allow me to use my words, please.
No, I'm saying this.
You might be very careful.
And there are good people in
I am speaking about national security. This is a national security issue.
Yes.
There is a war on. You want to pretend there's no war. There's a war on.
I'm only saying there are
a lot of you journalists are part of the problem who don't want to address the truth.
He say you journalists are part of the problems. You don't address the truth. You know, if you go to if you want to see how the people are behaving, if you want to really understand how, just watch their journalists and those if they have for example people that talk to them in mass. Journalists are number one. Their religious leaders are number two. You understand? Or these are the people that control the mindset of the population because they talk to the people. Do you see the reason why we will never leave religion? Do you see the reason? Because they communicate to the people. They direct the mindset of the people. When we finish preaching in Radio Biafra, tomorrow they go Bible study. They tell them that Jesus said, "No, don't talk out. No. That is not the way." That they will after hearing the reality of Radio Biafra, now they will go to church and their pastor, their Jew will destroy their brain more and scatter their brain. And they will go back to square one. Journalists, when they listen to journalists, journalists will make jest of very serious issues. That is why this man he was mad. Listen.
Why are you saying you're not pretending? People are being killed everywhere. You're saying there's no war. What do you mean you're not pretending? You are. You are part of the problem in this country. Allow us to speak the truth so that people will know what's going on. People in Benue cannot go to farm. People in Plateau cannot stay in their house. Those who are responsible for the war simply want to turn Nigeria into a settler colonial entity. And that's what's going on. You don't see that. You're seeing the politics. Forget about the politics. There is a real problem in the country. People are not sleeping at night. Even in daytime, our farmers cannot go to farms. I have food security problems. Why? The Fulani war across West Africa has finally bettered in Nigeria. And you don't want me to talk about it. Who are you afraid of? Who will hear it and we will die? It's the problem the country has gone wrong. Because a lot of you keep quiet. I'm aware of this. Please, when we have a problem like this serious national security issue, we must speak to it. Pretend it doesn't exist. It does exist.
Do you see how the man... Do you see what is superior argument? It's on my timeline. General Raphael. You see what we call superior argument. He used superior argument to bring down the journalists. Because the journalists wanted to be politically correct as usual. No, don't mention them. Because he was saying, no, how we cannot allow a Fulani man to take over again in Nigeria president. He said, no, he said, no, why you, this is profiling, don't talk. He said, what are you talking? Don't tell me that. This is national security issue. They are killing my people in Plateau. They are killing our people in Benue. They are killing our people in Enugu everywhere. There's a war going on and you are pretending as if it doesn't exist. That you journalists are the problem. The man has to keep quiet because he knows that what this man is saying is correct, absolutely correct. Do you see how you lavish somebody with superior arguments and you humble him? He listens to you that yes, what you're saying, you are right. Do you know how many people that are being slaughtered in Nigeria every day? Do you know the bombing in Gaza by Israel the mass slaughter of Gaza since 7th October 2023 till today. I think they are saying is up to 60 something million, 60 something thousand Palestinians killed. 60 something thousand. Despite the you know the onslaught, both bombing everywhere by Israelis. I am not saying that. Try to understand me. I'm trying to make a point. I'm not saying that this number is little. No. I'm not minimizing counting people's death as numbers. No. But I'm just saying I want to make a point. 60 something or 50 something or 60 something thousand people killed within these few years. This is not up to the the number of people killed in Nigeria in a week all over Nigeria. You know that? But they downplay it because life in Nigeria is rubbish. Life in Nigeria is rubbish. Are you hearing me? That is why when, like the last time when I was broadcasting, somebody called from the zoo from Nigeria, say I'm calling from the zoo. But the way he said it in a jest, in a mocking way, I told the brother, I said, look, this is not a joking matter. Nigeria is a zoo. It's not for laughing. Nigerians don't have life. There is no life there. I'm telling you. Both rich and poor. And I asked the brother, I said, do you know what is like nightlife? Can you anywhere in Nigeria boast of, do you know what it means to be free? You just move out from your house, from your home, from your apartment, from wherever you are living. Just be trekking in 1 midnight. You say no, to you and your friends, you just be trekking, or drive around inside the city or in the countryside, just enjoying the tranquility, free, without the fear of kidnapping, without fear. That brother say, even you are talking of night, what of daytime? Daytime you cannot move around freely. And you see the rich people in Nigeria, what they will hire military men and women, police armed to the teeth to protect them, moving around. Is that life? Yeah, I wonder. They thought that you think that is life. You don't know what it means to be free. If you want to go to buy something, just you move around by yourself. Nobody is following you. Nobody is trying to protect you. You are not trying to look at your side mirror that no, this car that is coming, maybe they will shoot at me. If they want to overtake me, they are kidnappers. You don't know whether they are police officers that want to kill you, whether they are Nigerian military that wants to kill you, whether they are Navy that wants to kill you, whether they are fallen men that every time you are at the edge. That is why Nigerians are mad. you don't understand what it means. Psychologically, Nigerians are not okay because of the situation they find themselves. That is why they are so rugged, naked wire when speaking, when talking to you. They don't, I don't understand whether you can understand what I mean. In Nigeria, everybody is mad. Now, waiting to happen. Now, why you want? Now, the sea road. Now, waiting. Before you know, you will see, when you go, you will see animals. That is animal behavior. But they themselves that are there, they don't know. They thought that is the way of life. It's because of the system. The system they found themselves. The system that was gradually created and they are in there. And they thought that it is the normal thing. Here on Radio Biafra, we educate ourselves. We open our eyes to understand that what people are living in Nigeria, what you are living in Nigeria is not life. That is why when somebody say, people have to find solace in religion, I understand. It's because it's not easy. And when you are in Nigeria, you must be religious because there is no government to protect you. So you have to look for some spirit to, at least, even if it is illusion, at least, even if it is illusion, you must find something to put your faith on that now is this thing that will protect me. Oh. Because there is no government, no life. In the night, everywhere is black as Erebus, dark. No, what they created there, that place. Sometimes I say, give me nuclear weapon, let me destroy everything there. And people will start, the survivors will start afresh. That is not a country at all. Look at how Fulani the call bandits are killing people like you don't kill animals like that. Women, there are some videos they will send to you. You cannot even watch it. You cannot have the courage to watch it because it is despicable. I'm telling you. But all are happening in Nigeria. And you are telling me that there is life in Nigeria? No. That is why people are waiting for a better place, mostly in Nigeria, because they see that they are completely in hell. That if there is a hell, that is Nigeria, a place where everything is against you. You move out in the morning, you are not sure of coming back. So when you come back, you must thank either Allah or Yahweh or Jehovah or Yahushua or Jesus or you are Madion. You must put your faith on there because nothing is working. So it's understandable. But what we are saying is this: it is not how it's supposed to be. It is not how it's supposed to be. Every successful country today, every developing or advanced country today, people there in one time or the other of their lifetime, of the lifetime of the country, they fought. There was a revolution. Either one revolution or multiple revolutions in the country. America fought for independence in 18th century, and very bitter war against the colonialists, Britain. When they were free, the country it was not steady. It continued wobbling for almost 100 years because there are forces. There are opposing forces there. Some believe this, some others believe that. There must be a war of, to impose common ideology at least to the majority of the people. Oh, if people will understand this, that's why some people think that what we are doing is a joke. No, I say, when you study the history of America, which you are enjoying today, which you want to go today, they wobbled, they wobbled. There were misery in America. People started selling their children. I mean, not black as slaves, no. Americans started, if they have 5 children, they can sell 2 in order to take care of the remaining 3. They sell them to strangers. One time I've posted a picture of it in my timeline, I think 2 years back, something like that. It happened. Don't think that as you're in Japan, it is advanced, so it is like that. It came by miracle. Nothing came by miracle. People there fought for it. Freedom is not free. After Biafra liberation, don't think that it is there it ends. Because there must be an overriding ideology that must guide Biafrans. Another phase for your information. But these are realities. Therefore, if you come to this struggle thinking that Biafra will come and we gain, know that you are in a cloud cooker land. We are fighting for something that even even this generation, even now, the children we born might not be completely, the beneficiaries. Are you hearing what? If you have this mindset, now know that the ones in here make it. There is nothing that will surprise you. You will have a willpower as strong as steel. You will have a consistency that will make you, that nothing will become unshakable. Because the problem many of us are having, let me tell you, the problem Igbos or Biafrans are having is this: that we are fighting for something that we are going to gain. We that are doing it. Oh, nah, it's market. Nah, don't worry. We are fine. Don't worry. If Biafra come, I'll become minister. I'll vie for minister. That is what is in your brain. And that is why we are not resilient. That is why when you see the equivalent of what we are aspiring, when you see the equivalent being offered to you by our enemies, you jettison and go and take it from our enemy and turn against what we are doing. When you see money, you say, oh boy, what I'm fighting is tomorrow if Biafra come, I will vie for maybe governorship and become rich. So because your intention, your motive is in everything to gain, you as an individual, you and your family, to gain and become rich. So when the enemy offers you money, now you say, oh boy, your mind will tell you, oh boy, is it not the why you are fighting for this? To become rich and live fine, and after you die and leave riches for your children. So take it from the enemy. Do you see why many of us are misstepping? That is why many of our people are buyable, because they are not diehards. They don't have this mentality that, look, what we are fighting, what I'm engaging in, I don't even have to get nothing from it. I am preparing a way for the next 50 years, 100 years generation. When you put your mentality in this state, I am telling you, nothing shakes you. Nothing you will see that will shake you. You will become resilient, not like some of our people during Biafran war, or go on, what is the name? Obasanjo, that ugly man. They splash money, use money, go and corrupt some of our commanders, and they started sabotaging the war effort, because that is what they wanted for the first time. They were fighting for their personal aggrandizement. Now, if this Biafra come on, atakwana ma now Biafra come on, now I will be recompensated. Now wow, I go get no. If you have that mentality, no one way or the other, you will fall apart. If enemy corners you and offers you what you were trying to get through this struggle, you will take it direct. And not causing you. That is it. But when you know that, look, this thing we are doing, it is not for any gain. Let us be free. Even if we are free, it is not that things will be automatically good. No. I might be a victim of, I might not even make it. I might fall. Even if I'm there, it doesn't warrant that things will be okay. But we must continue moving on. Now, when you have that, but you see that, look, in the next 100 years, people that time will look back at their ancestors and they will, they will even worship us as their ancestors, that we did something great. As Americans today are worshiping their progenitors, or is it their ancestors? Sorry. The likes of Hamilton, George Washington, all of them. Name them. Many that fell, that we are murdered. Many also that even after everything, they became bankrupt, and we are so poor that they didn't get nothing until they died. But the country continued. That is the mentality you have to put on. Therefore, do not forget that we are in our remembrance month. 30th May is sacrosanct. 30th May is sacrosanct. It is something because, Sometimes if we continue being peaceful, politically correct, do everything, be obedient people, follow our old people we call elders. Look at let me read to you what Ohaneze said. I know you've heard it, you have seen it. But let me bring the headline. Let me bring the headline. Let me also bring it. That was May 16th. That's 4 days ago, 4 days back. As I said, please just bear with me. There are things that I'm trying to regulate privately, but together with the program, the European program, which I've been hosting, but after everything, we'll continue in our normal way. Radio Biafra will be blasting. We never allow this radio to slide down from its established standard. You know, Radio Biafra one is standard. You know that. Do you know? Do you remember when Mazi Onion do know now? He will be firing on all cylinders. Barrister, what is the name of this our late barrister? You will tell you, Onion do Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now. Continue firing on all cylinders. That is what Radio Biafra is for, and we will never allow that standard to go down. It's impossible. Instead, on more cylinders, from 6 to 8 cylinders, from 8 to 10 cylinders, from 10 to 12. You know now, that is how we have to establish, or we want Radio Biafra to be, and we must continue like that. Now, you know, IPOB, we have been doing our 30th May because now, now, or that you know when as they slaughtered us, in both from 1966 to 1970, defeated us with the support of the world body, international community, because they don't want any son to rise from Africa. They saw that, look, these people, if they rise up, if you allow them, give them freedom, they will reason like human beings. They will start building things that is banned for Africans to build. They will start making inventions that Africans are not supposed to from the world order. So everybody, please, they are the evil people. They demonize Biafra. British strategy, Britain have to even invite their worst enemy as of that time in the 60s, which is Soviet Union. You know, Britain is very, very, can I say, very trickish. They use Biafra to make a, you know, to make a temporary friendship, to take favor from Soviet Union. They say, despite we are in a war, don't worry. Their secret service, British MI6, they went to KGB. They say, look, we have these people in Africa, this orangutan. You can sell your mix to them. They have the money. We will allow you to sell your mix to them. And I know they have a favor from Russia also, because this world is about interest. Any person that is telling you that you know, your conscience, you know, apply or pricking the world conscience, or one thing or the other, or emotion, you are lying to yourself. There is no emotion in this world. is a world where it is about your interests. You protect your interests. You check what you can grab from this situation and you grab it. You go for it and grab it. It doesn't matter people that are slaughtered. It doesn't matter. Look at how Fulani headsmen, Boko Haram are massacring people in the north, in the middle belt, even in the south. And still, American government have to meet with Mietiala, who is a terrorist group. Because they are talking about the safety of their cows. When you read all that piece, the news, you see about how they have been losing cows. So cows are better. Animal life is better than human lives for the West. Animal life is better than human lives in Africa. So they are giving them the Boko Haram arms. They are providing arms, sophisticated weapons. Today, Boko Haram, they are being trained on the use of drones. Whereas Nigerian military don't have that technology. They will go into a village, into a community, and massacre women and children. They go to farmlands and destroy farm crops. Do you know that that is a genocide also? Do you know that? Because that is preventing the people starving the people. Look at even it's a blockade, a kind of blockade, economic blockade, starving the people. That is what the West they have run basic. I am telling you. I say they are running basic on Africa. They are using the Fulani in order to run down everything, to make sure that we are being starved, that they destroy our means of livelihood, that people are afraid of going to farms. They no longer go to farms. And what will be the consequence? No food. Tomorrow you see we get a foundation, we go, okay, oh, people are dying of starvation in Nigeria. I will give them succor. I will provide the seedlings worth of $1 billion to help those people. It's coming. That is what they want to establish. Any person that is telling you about conscience, please tell that person that he should wake up from sleep. The world have no conscience. Everything you get, you have to fight. You need to fight. I'm telling you. There is no two ways about it. You need to fight for it. So let me go back. What am I trying to say? Now the news I'm trying to read now, Ohaneze Ndibo. Ohaneze Ndibo renames 30th May Igbo Heroes Day, calls for peaceful observance. When you look at this headline, you think that maybe if you are not observant, you don't see anything wrong. But these are the most saboteurs, very dangerous. Oh, this is a very dangerous statement. I was watching what channel, somebody was interviewing F. Young Jr. I think a radio or television station was interviewing him in the US. And there's something he said. He said, they asked him about IPOB. He said, now, Biafra, now, this Biafra agitation. He said they are trying to fall into the Nigeria trap of Ibonizing Biafra. Hey. Are you hearing me? Which we have been shouting against right from day one. That Biafra, Igbo is part of Biafra. During the genocide, they killed many of our people, both Ijaw in the north, both Efik. I will not see Ikwere because Ikwere is Igbo. Forget about what they are, like, is Igbo. They killed other tribes, Ibibio. All. And many people join hands together. Not only Igbos to fight. Because you cannot do it as alone. You just cannot do it as a only. Igbos cannot do it. If you do it like I tip you on your. But when you lift the headline, fierce chief, these are Nigerian government agents. The Igbo Heroes Day, which means Okokondem, who is not a, let me say, he's not an Igbo. He's not among. Okay, Fion. That is it a Fiko Ibibio? He's not among. Do you see how these people are more dangerous than even the enemies? In order to stimulate or instigate divisions among us. So that people will come and say, no, so on I say neighbor, okay, we know there again now. So as the man go, you know, that is what they are trying to achieve. Biafrans, we should be wise. We should be wise. You see, these people they call Ohanese and Igbo, it is the worst thing that happens to us as a people. When they impose leaders on us, these are warrant chiefs. Britain started it. Britain. They destroyed our natural leaders in Igbo land and imposed the warrant chiefs. And that is the way Nigeria was still going to today. Don't you see hope of them? You know, when we show you where to fall, hope of them is a typical example. In Imo State, somebody won an election. Now they brought their own and imposed on us because they know that Ihedioha is the people's choice. Even in the so-called election, it was the people's choice more than any other person. Now they didn't even bring the second. They went to the fourth and imposed somebody. He knows that without the Fulani, without Asorok, our people can stone him to death. So that is why they put him there. This is part of, he's a warrant chief. He's on top of us. This is what all these Ohanese and Igbo, this is what they represent. That is why they can make this statement. The Apex Igbo Sociocultural Organization, Ohanese and Igbo, has announced that May 30th will now be officially recognized as Igbo Heroes Day, a rebranded commemoration of what has historically been known as Biafra Remembrance Day. So they now change Biafra to be Igbo, removing our kids and kings from a job from Franco Pigo, which means he's nothing. What do you think that will happen? There will be animosity, there will be confusion. Is it not? That is why Ohanese Ndigbo is there, to create confusion in our land. Because they are not serving the interests of they are not serving our interests at all. They are warrant chiefs. The same way you have a hope, Uzodima, that is the same way you have them. Anything that is for our interest, our collective benefit, they destroy it. That is it. But make no mistake about it. 30th May remains Biafra Remembrance Day, where we remember those that died that we may live. Those people, whether Iwanke, those people from different, even there are a few Yorubas that fought for Biafra, for your information. Not only Banjo fought and died for Biafra. Those that you believe that, look, These people are fighting a just cause. That's why I respect Wolo Soyinka. He's still alive. I respect him. It doesn't matter whatever happens. I respect him. Do you know that Wolo Soyinka was he smuggled himself to Biafra to come and watch firsthand what was happening when he witnessed genocide in Biafra land. When he went back to Lagos that time, he started campaigning against Nigeria, campaigning for Biafra. Gowon threw him into jail until the war finished. Wole Soyinka you are seeing today. That's why I respect him. I am telling you. He was in jail till the war ended. They said, why should you talk about Biafra? He said, no, you people are killing Biafrans. They did nothing. You are committing genocide. People are dying. Children are dying. You are bombing everywhere. Bombing churches, bombing schools, bombing markets. I witnessed it firsthand. Britain ordered go and say, this one, they want to write, I beg, silence him. Don't kill him, but put him in jail. Because if you kill him, it will be counterproductive. And they threw Wole Soyinka you are seeing today. That's why it doesn't matter his shortcomings, I respect him. He spoke truth to power single-handedly. That is it. I said he smuggled himself into Biafra that time, a war zone, and witnessed what was going on. And when he went back to Lagos, he started shouting, talking to whom it may concern, who will listen. That look, these people are dying. That genocide is going on in Biafra land. That Nigeria, yes, I'm a Nigerian, but I'm not among those that are committing the genocide. Gowon arrested him and threw him into jail. These are things we should know. Are you hearing me? These are things we should know. So when Ohanes and Igbo calls it Igbo Heroes Day, that is nonsense. They are trying to cause disharmony because these people are udele, feeding on division. They are doing the deeds of their master. Don't you see Peter be bending down or kneeling down, talking to who? I think he's in Rome. He wants to be Nigerian president at all costs. The worst mistake we can do is if Peter be enter there. Hey, Chineke. I know our people now with the sentiment. Our time. I know now we come to that. Hey, if you enter there, hey, Chineke. I before in a could be each could be Biafra, before in a could be Wagogi dies, Wagogi, you cannot even finish the fra. Do you know why? They will say, Britain will campaign, say, these people are who is the president? He's an Igbo man like them. So that's it. You don't know what all these people are causing us. Wherever IPOB goes on diplomatic mission, any country, you know who Nigeria will send? Either an Igbo man, Igbo politician, or a Biafran in short. It might be Bibio, you see Akpabio. Sometimes they send Akpabio. Akpabio, when they know what you are saying. I've said it here, and it's true. After IPOB went to that country, they sent Akpabio went there to the same place and told them, I'm a Biafran. Even my uncle was a lieutenant colonel during the war, during the Biafran war. I'm a Biafran. So what all these people came, they are liars. These are liars. I am the Senate president. In order to counter what we are saying, people don't understand what IPOB is passing through. Just to counter what you are saying. The work of Okpa Biasika during the war. Anywhere Ojuku sent a diplomatic mission to the country, Gowon will dispatch not a Yoruba, not an Hausa, he will dispatch Okpa Biasika or any other Igbo saboteur on his government to go there and counter them. Okpa Biasika will go there and start telling, these people that came, they are the coup priests, so They are the culprits. They are just me. I'm an Igbo man, but I'm one Nigerianese because there is nothing. Look at my position. So if what they are saying is true, they will not even give me this position in Nigeria. Do you see? That is how they counter what we are doing. You don't know. You don't know. That is what IPOB is suffering. Are you hearing me? This is exactly what all this Hanese is. This is what they are doing. We go and complain about our suffering. They will come. They will dispatch a Biafran politician to go and say, no, these people they are just talking. There are people that have nothing to offer. They have no job. These are miscreants that are scattered all over the world. You know, I am an Igbo man like them. I am a typical Ejo man like them. I am a Ibibio man like them. If they talk about Biafra, I'm a Biafran like them. But Nigeria is not doing anything against us. I am a senator. I am a senate president. Look at, I have the whole remuneration. There is nothing, nothing wrong, nothing going bad against. You know, they will counter everything IPOB goes for. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Sometimes the international community, different organizations, different international organizations or country will call to ask all these things we are witnessing on social media, all these complaints by Biafrans, who will they call? Some of all these Ohanes and Igbo, some of all these Igbo politicians, some of all these Ohanes and Igbo, some of all these Igbo politicians, they will call. So tell me what is happening. The person will say, oh, they don't mind these people. Nothing. I'm an Igbo man, I'm a governor. Nothing is happening. In Nigeria, we are all together. There is no marginalization, there is no killing, nothing. They will counter everything. Do you see the reason why we must quadruple our efforts? Do you see the reason why you must support ESN? Because we are fighting a very, it's a very complicated war. I say complicated. They are using our people against us. They are not using foreigners. If they want to send all those kind of missions, they will never send a Hausa man or a non-Biafran. No, they will not send a Yoruba man. Are you hearing me? They will send an Igbo man or a Biafran, whether a Joe or if you go, they will send him a politician that is in Nigeria. We go and counter everything that we are doing. You see how evil they are? That is why there is no going back. Oh, if you go back, yes, thank you, Mazi, but it's the Mazi, yes. If you say you go back, which means the one you have done is just nonsense. It's better you don't even start. It's better we don't even start this IPOB instead of falling back. Instead of going like some people today, maybe some very few of our people will be saying, "Nah, Mazi come here, I'm not going to contribute until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out." And if you don't contribute, I don't contribute. I don't my quota in any way. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come out to what? Everything will collapse. Do you see how idiotic some of our people are? Do you see? So it is high time we continue supporting what we are doing. Contribute your quota. Look, a time comes in every situation of a struggle when you think that no more. It seems to you that everything is falling apart. Don't accept that. It's just in your brain. It's happening in your brain. A time comes when you think that there is love diminishing return. Things are no more going and coming out, going in and coming out. No, it just is normal. Are you hearing me? You need to have the resilience, the willpower. Some of our people are saying, this thing, is it how I don't tell now. South Sudan fought continuous war. They fought physical warfare. genocidal war against them for 39 good years. 2 wars. The first one, 22 years. Straightforward. The second one, 17 years. Count it. It's 39 years. There was a time they thought that nah, no more. Things are no more going to now. No more. But today, they have a country. They have a country. That is it. When you are resilient, now the people watching, the international community will see that now these people are really serious. So, not saga. Saga me, I saga you. Now you come on on social media now about saga. And you say this is freedom fighting. Come on. It is better we don't start this than starting and stopping. I used to say this. It would have been better. It would have been better for our people not to even fight that war. Are you hearing me? In 1967, at least try even the whole program in 1966 and negotiate and still stay in Nigeria. It would have been better. I'm telling you honestly. Some people will say, no, but what do you gain? What did you gain from fighting and being defeated? It becomes worse. Look at how they sidelined our region, the eastern region. Look at how everything. Look at how before you become a politician in Nigeria from our region, you become a harlot to the Fulani Caliphate. That is the effect of defeat. It wouldn't have been so had it been even we didn't go to war. That is what our people should understand. That is why I tell you, remove emotion from what we are doing. Emotion kills, please. That speed you use come thinking that now Fenkufu. Now let us go and get the with speed. The same speed you will take and run away. It's better you don't come. It's better you take it easy and doing things slowly, secretly, covertly, instead of using emotion, religious emotion to come. Oh, nah, when you come, you didn't see within few years you run back. So because you are naive. We are fighting a very gigantic, tedious war. I am telling you. So, it's better we don't start. It's better we don't start than we start and go back. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Therefore, 30th May remains sacrosanct. It's a Biafra remembrance day for us. For us to, millions of our people were massacred, mostly through hunger, blockade. You see Israel blockading Gaza, and there was international outcry. And today, was it yesterday, Israel allowed the food to enter. In our own case, no person talks to us. We still remain orphans. Nobody. They starved us. They made sure that what is the name of this commander in the Marine Brigade of Nigeria? He said his mission is to kill anything, shoot and kill anything that moves in Biafra land. Even things that doesn't move, shoot at them. Adekunle. He said it. They committed heinous crime. And here we are today saying, we must Nigeria. That's why I say our people, you see, they are the most stupid race in Nigeria. I'm saying it, because it's after the war, our people ran back to our killers, and they didn't use their brain. When you say, they say, no, nothing in the east. They run back instead of using their brain and remembering that, look, these are people that kill us for this land. Let us now use our brain to go and look for money, make sure that at least 70% our people get what we don't know why we are Kanu, Kaduna, and then in Lagos, everywhere, in Abuja, you don't know that you don't know that they mock us today. We have become hostages in the north. In South, they'll tell you that look. They will tell you look. If any if you do anything to our people, even the shoe shiners in Owerri, that nobody, no Igbo man will come out from the north. That they will destroy your property. When they say that, hey, that is holding us hostage for life. You have properties in Abuja. They will tell you, we Igbos have 75% of properties in Lagos, 60% of properties, landed properties in Abuja. In North, it's them that build Kaduna. You think that it is accolade. You don't know that it's mockery. They hold us hostage with your stupidity. You don't know that? You don't know that? You don't know that? They hold us hostage. Before you do anything, they will remind you that, look, the other time, don't you hear what they said? The so-called the Fulani Northern Elders Forum. They say, we don't care about the Northern East because they are nothing but shoe shiners. They are nothing. Shoe shiners or Okada riders. They are expendable. They know what they are doing. This is politics. But they tell us, look, those your main people, the many Igbos that are rich, that are distant, are in the north. These are the people, economic juggernauts. The Igbos, they are the timbers and calibers of Igbo land. They are in the north. So anything we will not, we will massacre all of them. Once they say that, they start negotiation. Oh, sorry, I beg go. This IPOB, we go scatter now. Igbo people will be no, cause one now. I get book on you. They will turn against IPOB. This is a hostage situation we are living in Nigeria. It's a hostage situation for your information. It's a hostage situation. I am telling you. But we must continue. That is it. Now, let me also read this news headline before I open the line. At least 7 farmers killed in Enugu, many residents kidnapped, as police confirm 28 rescued. This is it. What is going on in our land? When you see somebody, we think that we are not in a war. Fulani that are being pushed out of the Sahel, they are coming into Nigeria. They are sponsored to come into Nigeria. Have you forgotten the statement of Bala Mohammed? Maybe if you have forgotten, I will try to find it and put it so that you will not forget. I will try to find it. Let me see whether I have it. I want to remind you. I want you to flashback. Okay. Listen.
They don't have borders from Cameroon to Nigeria.
But that's the thing, Excellency. How do we ensure that those who will be participating in this federal government largely Nigerians?
In terms of the funding?
No, in terms of the operations.
You said
to bring in the Fulanis together.
You see, the issue of misconception, I said there is a lot of mistrust and misconception with regards to the Fulani man. The Fulani man is a global or an African person. He moves from the Gambia, from Senegal, and his nationality is just a Fulani man. And as a person, I may have my relations in the Cameroon, but they are also Fulani men. I have relations because from the maternal side, I'm a Fulani man. And that is why we want to educate people. A Fulani man sees himself as a Bayelsan, as somebody coming from the Niger Delta,
because he speaks the Niger Delta language, which you and I don't. And of course, we would have to just take this as part of our own heritage, something that is African, and that we cannot.
Do you see, you had this man, and people are still asking, why is I mean, a security problem in Nigeria? Why are these terrorists coming? Why are these terrorists coming to Nigeria? I don't know. Somebody is telling me that they cannot hear me, or was it before? My my apparatus is okay. I don't know. Somebody was telling me, please, can you confirm whether you are hearing me? Because everything, my dashboard, my radar, everything is okay. Please, I need confirmation. Somebody said we cannot hear you, sir. Stuttering. Please, I need just rights to confirm that we are not hearing you or I'm hearing you. That is what I want before I continue. Somebody just sent me 2 minutes ago. I don't know. I don't know. Because there is no problem I'm seeing here. There is no single problem. There is no single problem. There is no single problem. I need. No. Okay. Okay. I will try to change this microphone. I try to change it. I'll try to change it. Maybe I'm not far from it. Let me see. I think it's okay. So we must continue. Okay, thank you very much. It's okay. It's okay now. Yeah. So as I was saying, people are talking about the Fulani. Just hold on. Let me touch the microphone. Okay. Clear my voice is okay. Yeah. So as I was saying, Nigerians are talking about insecurity in Nigeria. Oh, the Fulani influx. But they are cowards. They don't want to name names. They don't want to hold the people accountable. People like Bala Mohammed that said openly in the Nigerian national television that they are inviting for it is their agenda. Listen again.
But to them, they don't hold us from Cameroon to Nigeria.
But that's the thing, Excellency. How do we ensure that those who will be participating in this federal government largely funded program will be Nigerians?
In terms of the funding?
No, in terms of the
operations.
You said to bring in the Fulanis together. We have Fulanis from other countries.
The issue of misconception, I said there is a lot of mistrust and misconception with regards to the Fulani man. The Fulani man is a global or an African person.
The man is trying to defend what he said. That it is their plan to bring. Thank you very much. That my voice is coming out. Thank you from all of you. That their plan is they are bringing the Fulani together in Nigeria under one fold. And today you are shouting, oh, they are killing people, beheading people in Zamfara, in Enugu, in this and that. Oh, wow, the foreigners are taking over. You are cowards. Liver the cowards that Nigerians are. They don't face what is facing them. People came on national television and tell you this many years back, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, that they are Fulani, that their nationality is Fulani, that they are bringing foreign Fulanis from everywhere around the world to take over Nigeria. And today you are seeing it. And you are seeing what is happening in military take now. Hey, okay, what is happening? Military, Nigerian military. You don't know that these are the people that are doing it. They are there with you, but you are cowards. You cannot talk about them. That's why this man, what is his name? Listen to what he said. Listen. I heard cowards. Listen to what this, my dear, what is his name? What he said. Sorry, just 1 second. Let me. Because Nigerians are hypocrites.
First,
They are hypocrites.
they will disarm the local
They will-
population
they will.
before the.
Just
In fact,
listen.
what my friends in the Middle Belt have told me is that they have learned that once the military come around searching house to house to disarm local populace, even take their dang guns, they know that the Fulanis are not far behind.
The Nigerian military is
That
doing
is the
the
level
job.
of complicity that you have.
So, well, then,
The
I've
Nigerian military is doing. They will go first and disarm the population, and immediately they search. If you see they see kitchen knife in their house, they will take it. Immediately they move. Now the Fulani killers, killer terrorists, they will come on the rampage. They disarm you. People are asking, why is it Nigerians are military is collude? They are colluding. But the people, Bala Mohammed, Ganduji, all of them, Rufai, all of them are there. They told you face to face that the Fulani, they brought the Fulani from everywhere in Nigeria in order to take over your land. Ahapu ishi, I mean, ahapu telenyura ahuru. Aneki ishi okpo. Nigerians are cowards and hypocrites. They don't say the truth because they are cowards. That's why this man busted out on national television when the useless journalists wanted him to be politically correct in saying things. He said, "No, we are in a war. Are you not seeing it? People are being massacred every day, and you want us to continue being politically correct." Listen, continue listening. Listen.
educated.
It's not just you. Somebody came to national TV, Commodore Laumi. You don't see spooks, military spooks. You don't have spies. You don't see them in daytime. That's not somebody you find on national TV. But the man was sufficiently alarmed by our security circumstances that he sat down in the TV channel and the TV station of channels. Yes. And he said it on national TV that there are Boko Haram sponsors sat in the president's cabinet, and he had submitted a list of these persons to the president since 2016, and nothing had happened. And we're
when this, you see, not what I've been shouting. Olawumi, a military spy that he belongs to the shadows, but he came out because of how the alarming situation that Nigerian security is, how terrorists have taken over the country. He came out to expose everything. Do you see Nigerians at least protesting and say, okay, let us investigate Boko Haram sponsors in Aso Rock? Do you see Nigerians do that? No. Who will come out to protest? They will label you Naibo, na IPOB, na Igbo. Don't you see what they are questioning? They are judging our leader now. He's the author of NSAS protest. He instigated NSAS protest. That is what because Nigeria they must be pushed, or they are programmed to watch Igbo man that he is the problem. Whereas their problems are there with them, they don't care. How do you think that kind of place should succeed? How do you think that place, that kind of entity should be a country? For you, I'm asking you, you lily lizard idiots, Nigerians that are cowards, that are dishonest. You know your problems, but you don't want to confront them. You don't want to confront them. They are killing us. Military, come and save us. So they will slaughter you until you rise up and stop this Igbo hatred. You are programmed to hate the Igbos. That Igbos are your problems in everything. But they have Boko Haram sponsors Fulani headsmen spawn, they are there ruling you in Asorok. They don't hide it. Bala Mohammed came out several times and told you that they use Nigerian money, federal government money, to bring Fulanis from everywhere to Nigeria. When nature abhors vacuum, all those people that you see that they are coming, all those Fulani, where do you think that they will give them? Do you think that they are coming as tourists? The answer is no. They are coming to take over your land. You don't care about it. All that matters to you is IPOB, IPOB. IPOB will do this, IPOB will do that. That is your problem. Whereas your real problem is there glaring at you. The military spy Olanwumi came out and he shouted, he sang, he exposed everything to Nigerians. Who reacted? None. Nada, nobody. Ningen, nobody. Nobody, no Nigerian reacted. Instead, they are watching themselves, watching Igbo man. The way he laugh. No, Igbo man want to take over. He want to dominate us. He want to do, but they are slaughtering you. And you must get sense by force. When your head is off, maybe that time you will get sense. That's it.
They're still talking about a suspicion. It's no longer suspicion. Kawu Baraje,
yes,
came out in 2022, I think.
Yeah,
it was his 70th birthday. And he came out and he told everybody who cared to listen that they were the ones who imported Fulani terrorists into Nigeria in the lead.
Not only Kawu Baraje, Bala Mohammed said it, Ganduje said it, Erufai, all of them, they said it. They said it. They openly. They defended the Fulani headsmen, shooting, killing people, carrying AK-47. They defended them openly, not secretly. I have been playing all these clips every time on Radio Biafra. What did Nigerians do? Dead bodies. What do you expect them to do? They are watching Igbo man. Oh, Igbo man. Oh, they are watching Igbo man to blame. That is how Nigerians are programmed. Blame Igbo man for everything. We say we want to leave Nigeria for you and be on our own. You say no, we must be there because you are seeking for you must have somebody to blame. That is it. Well, Igbos are to blame. They must be blamed. They must be there because they are the cause of the problems everywhere. But today the Fulani are massacring indigenous people in Nigeria. Do you know anything? The answer is no. Do you know anything? It's a program now. It's a program. That's why let me replay this again because the way this man busted, he busted out. I love it because you know, when somebody will come and bust out like this on national television without fear of his life or favor, know that it is above, things are above him. Let me play it again.
State. That's not a democracy. It's wrong to have allowed Atiku to succeed Buhari. It will be one Fulani after the other. As you see, the Fulanis killing people across the country. They want to. I want us to be careful of the use of words. You generalize. Now allow me to use my words, please. No, I'm saying this. You know, this is a national television. You might be very careful. And there are good people. I am speaking about national security. This is a national security issue. Yeah. There is a war on. You want to pretend there's no war. That's a war on. I'm only saying there are a lot of you journalists are part of the problem who don't want to address the truth. The war on. Why are you saying you're not pretending? People are being killed everywhere. You're saying there's no war. What do you mean you're not pretending? You are. You are part of the problem in this country. Allow us to speak the truth so that people will know what's going on. People in the Benue cannot go to farm. People in Plateau cannot stay in their house. Those who are responsible for the war simply want to turn Nigeria into a settler colonial entity. And that's what's going on. You don't see that. You're seeing the politics. Forget about the politics. There is a real problem in the country. People are not sleeping at night. Even in daytime, our farmers cannot go to farms. I have food security problems. Why? The Fulani war across West Africa has finally bettered in Nigeria. And you don't want me to talk about it. Who are you afraid of? Who will hear it and we will die? It's the problem the country has gone wrong. Because a lot of you keep quiet. I'm aware of this. Please, When we have a problem like this serious national security issue, we must speak to it. Pretend it doesn't exist. It does exist.
Do you see that? Do you know the type of situation that will warrant somebody to speak like this in Nigeria in a national television? Do you know what it means? That they have seen how go get Biati. I'm telling you, Maroko Mazi Peters. How get Biati. That is it. And today, Nigerian, they must blame everything. They don't want to go to the grassroots. What is the cause of all these problems? Because the Fulani outsmarted every indigenous population. They gathered them in the name of one Nigeria. Oh, we are fighting for Nigeria. They gathered them against Igbo, against Biafrans. The Igbos are the problem. Let us deal with them. They are the problem. Once we deal with Igbo man, it's finished. In Nigeria, we will enjoy our one Nigeria. Oh, happy Nigeria. Enjoy it. You are enjoying it. Today, Defense Chief General Musa, I saw him. I saw him speaking in Hausa the other day, addressing the press. If he's an Igbo chief of staff, can you be in national television speak Igbo to the public? Inferiority complex. Na asụ n'Igbo, asụkwa n'Igbo, enwere ndị na-ada anụ Igbo here. Don't speak Igbo. There are people for the benefit of people that doesn't speak it. We always look for the benefit of others. We consider others first more than ourselves. Oh yeah, our inferiority complex now. The man was speaking Hausa first before even turning to Nigeria, to English. I had him. You see that? But on the I see they don't know anything. The man says, defense chief, after meeting Tinubu, he said, General Musa blames porous borders for influx of Sahel jihadists into Nigeria. Now, let me ask, a country that cannot protect their borders, and every time they are talking of territorial integrity. Where is the territorial integrity? What a country. No, just let us logically. Normally, every country maintains, controls their border. But in Nigeria, every time they say the border is porous. But where do they carry the military? They feel the military in Biafra. Chineke. We must continue. Saturday is loading. Oh. We must continue. But do not forget that we are in our May 30th May Remembrance Month, please. In everything, this is a sober month for us. We must remember those that laid down their life. They went to the war front, knowing fully well that they might not return. It may be 30, 70 chance. That is 30% that they might come back. 70% they might not come back. They know that. But they went to save us from total annihilation. I could remember Mazi Nnamdi. He said he's one of his trained as a buff. People that can go to a crack squad. They can take any type of any amount of casualty. 1,000 people might go in the front. They will only maybe 200 will come back alive. They will slaughter 80. It's a crack squad. These are the the sacrifice people paid. But you that is in your in your comfort quarter, in your comfort zone, support ESN financially, just financially. You said no. Are you a human being? That is a question. Please, today I will only take calls on WhatsApp, on my WhatsApp. My signal is having some issues. I'm in my signal phone. So, but I will put it in order. I get another phone. But our WhatsApp line remains +61 405 142 547. I repeat, +61 405 142 547. You can call now. Somebody called before. I don't know whether he's still there. I think he cannot hold. But you can call and give your suggestion or your contribution on the issue treated. Our WhatsApp, call only on WhatsApp. My signal line is not on, please. +61 405 142 547. I repeat, +61 405 142 547. Remember, we are on our 30th May week or program. Biafra Heroes and Heroines Remembrance Day. And do not forget, you see, our issue Biafra is being discussed on some of the Sahelian stations, as we have been seeing. But people that are talking against the DOS, you don't know what they are working behind the scenes. I will not go there anyway. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me, please? Welcome to the program. Caller on WhatsApp. God, please.
I resided here in Italy and I'm working as a coordinator of IPOB Milano. Thank you very much, Mazi. We move. IPOB Worldwide, I greet you. I greet Directorate of State of Biafra. I greet IPOB Worldwide, Eastern Security Network, and I greet Biafra in general. Thank you very much. Yes, we remain fearless and we remain resolute to restore our motherland. And we owe nobody any apology for that. We owe nobody any apology for that, Mazi, because what happens to us, we are the one bearing it. No other person that are bearing it, Mazi. No, but no other person. For many years, we have been in this condition, battling, fighting to be like others. But so many people are pointing us fingers, and they don't know something. We don't know what we are doing. But we are telling them today that we know everything we are doing, 100%, and we are not afraid of doing it. And we owe nobody any apology for that. Yes, because we are not the creator. We are not creator. We are not going to create the earth and keep ourselves where we are. You know, we must remember everything that happens to us: slave trade, missionary, colonization, commercialization. All these programs is not our own, and they want to control us. And they don't want to look at our face, but they want to control us. Mazi, we are not a kid, and we are not animal. We are not a kid, and we are not animal. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be free because he did nothing to anybody. He's not the one carrying Nigerian slave, and he's not the one selling Nigerians to slave. Africa in general. So Mazi, let Nigeria hear it and hear it clear, and the whole world. Let them know that we are not afraid of anything. We have been in this condition for many years. Nobody take care of our responsibilities. And now we come up to take care of our responsibilities. They are pointing us fingers. Let them free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now, before it's too late, because we are warning them. As our leader said it, we will push them and show them where to fall. Because we now see that they are not reasoning. All of them, they are reasoning from their anus. All of them. Both those that say they are world leaders. All of them, we are watching them closely. Thank you very much, Mazi. Let our people, all the Ezan in Biafra land, Ezeke, Ezoye, Ezafo, Ezenkwo, Ezudo, Ezogu, Ezengene, Ezaro, Ezan, Ezajan, Ezengwe, Ezabu, Ezemirian, Munanine must be up and running. Yes, that government that they destroy must come up. Because we are defending it. Anywhere Biafrans are, they are defending their family, their land. Anywhere they are. That's why we go anywhere we go and we go back and visit our home. So Mazi, all of us know what's happened to us. Anybody that says he don't know what happens to us, which means he's a kid. He's a kid. Thank you very much.
There, woman.
Thank you. All hair
almost
All hair
Biafra.
Biafra.
There,
Thank you very much.
caller on WhatsApp, please go on. Can you hear me now? Caller on WhatsApp, go on. Yes, go on. Ganiru, please.
Good morning and good night, wherever you are. I am Abuneke. I'm calling from Aba in Biafra land. And Mazi, please, I want to make a complaint. Our FMM in Aba is not, it has been long, it has worked. It's no longer working. Our FM in Aba, it has been long, it stopped working. I don't know. And everybody is complaining about the FM, the FM. So please, I want I want to remind you about it so that you can help us and do something about it. Then, secondly, some people in Naba want to join IPOB, but they don't know how to do it. So I want to know if you have anything on how to join, if it is still possible to join IPOB in Biafra land. Thank you.
There, woman. I think you know him now.
Oh yes, oh yes.
Okay. In your our radio, things are going on, work is going on, but like the other day, Mazi, okay, he came and announced, because we always complain also, but we should ask, how do we help? How do we help? Because IPOB is you and I. That is IPOB. It's not Awori Kuku. You understand? Mazi Okafor talked about, clamored about battery. People, if you can call and donate battery, we need all these things for our radio stations. So we should also sometimes become responsible for things and say, okay, Maz, even if secretly, how do I want to contribute to this? The time has come for us to always take responsibility, not always clamoring. Oh, we want to receive. We are all in this thing together. You understand? So that is what I want to tell you in that. He said we need battery. We need battery. Even if it is 100 batteries. So if you are interested, you can call privately and say, or you send a text and say, Mazi, I want to also contribute. I can get what type of battery? I can get one if it is all solar. You understand? Because Nigeria, the problem is Nigeria doesn't have electricity in 21st century. The only country in the world that is in a darkness. That name they call Nigeria. A place of darkness, physical darkness, 21st century. Anywhere in the world, at least people want to come. Man, in Nigeria, nothing. And the people are the worst part of it is people are happy, moving around as if nothing is going on. It's noted anyway. But joining IPOB, you are an IPOB. There is no, things have changed. And ịma egwu tune egwu change, onye na-agbakwa egwu change because things are no more like before. Onye no na aje, how do I join IPOB in Biafra land? What does it mean? He say everybody is an IPOB. The only thing is, how do I support what is going on? That is it. So that is what I'm going to answer you in that. Mazi, please. Thank you very much. There we go. Mazi, Olugiada Potakwa. You see, yes, Ganiru. Just
yeah, you go before you go. Man, this thing now, please. I want to use it and say it, please.
Ganiru, are you in a for coming here permission? So
okay, into you could not be support like for more personally. Mgbe edozie belon say na enwere new app ego qualify di affiliate support IPOB chi donate any money ipob.org.gene kwuru mgbe more personally di my phone type all those things na ebe or work try good ha kama kan see support or work.
Yes.
Or now didn't calculate or didn't calculate on that not or didn't condemn in Europe or from the Africa, yeah, because more to use my phone to support anyhow.
No, it's not easy. It might not be easy, or when you got easy in Nigeria. That's why I'm just saying. I think I'll go across the other them. Send Durham private message. That is it. Say Maz no more. Natural may support. Send Durham that message. There we go. This is Sendoya here, where you are calling the studio line. You are the studio line. Sendoya, I will see it.
Okay.
Okay, there we.
Okay, no problem.
There we. So we must continue. You know, as I'm saying, Nigeria is a place, is a horrible place. People all come. Let people have light. They want to live by that name, Nega area, a place of darkness. And people are happy, moving around as if, electricity is zero. You build your house, no help from government. You put solar energy or generator. You dig a borehole. Provide your own security. Caller on WhatsApp, please go on. Can you hear me? Mazi Chuku Chim I don't know. I don't see it very well. Call on what's up. There we'll go on.
And the message just sent it to the world for mankind. Because I would have to let Chineke everybody. And those giant do I'm Ojiri Kuku Ikuku Wike Chineke. And Ogun Ikuku de Hon Raja immediately. So Chineke and divide through our cultures and languages. So Amahanka, our leader Chineke look at what is coming. Our leader, but the message, nobody's paying attention on the message. So the message is very, very important for human being on earth, especially on the Biafra, because we are the light of the world. When you are the light of the world, if I'm funny naza, machuku, ike chuku, oh, can I have our culture? So our culture is the roots. Our leaders go back to your roots. Going back to the roots. So that is a serious word to everything living on earth. Unless we go back to our root, we can never have rest of mind. We can never have peace of mind. At times we cannot even sleep because we try to force ourselves to do as much as impossible. And that is because of our leaving our body, which we call death. And so we are now fight one way because we're already in hellfire. And I say no, whereby already since we refuse to why there's kitty everywhere. Let them leave our leader. He didn't do anything. He just opened the eyes of human beings to reason as human. Because everybody is important to each other. Thank you, Mazi. God bless you.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Our mission is to make sure that we are liberated from the shackles of the caliphate. That is our mission. I think this is where I'm going to switch off the phone. I know many people are calling but couldn't get through, but I'll regulate everything. From next week, I will take up as usual, but we must continue, please. Biafra remains who we are. Biafra is everything. If we don't remove ourselves from these shackles called Nigeria, I am telling you, we are gone. I don't know why. Is it now somebody is calling? Let me pick it. Caller on WhatsApp, please make it brief because I'm on the verge of closing. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yes, Mazi, can you hear me? Please go on. Just make it brief as you can.
Okay, Mazi, Autotoma from India. Oh, Mazagi Biafra. Yeah, ekele mo eze nwokele eze nwanyị ndị wepụtara onwe ha n'ime mmụọ ala eziokwu maka this freedom because e nwere ndị akpọrọ oke ya. Na-ekelekwa onye isi anyị Ọhamadike 1 of Biafra land, Eastern Security Network. Kelekwa unu nwala gbasa ozi na ọdịrọ izi. Maazị unu ekwutachala okwu niile. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ekwutacha okwu niile. Kọmala ihe mere ndị be anyị na ndị be anyị chiri ife afala akpọrọ odi, ndị be anyị chiri nwere ntị ike. And the man like even if ele melanya ka ha lafia Ọhamadike tiwara okwu ndị Fulani a to the degree le mela la Biafra land and the whole Nigeria. Ụmụnne mmadụ ihe nsị m abụ no maazị ekwuola okwu ala anyị nwere ọka enwere ihe anyị nwere Nigeria nwụnụ fọrọ kingdom of darkness onye isi anyị ekwuola ya onye ọbụla ma Peter Obi nwanne anyị nwoke la agbara ebe niile la aga esocha ma ndị babia ala aga eri nne ugwu Awụsa ya na ndị Awụsa ala anọkọ ọga Rome ihe niile ikwuola ebe ala ọkọ nweta president onye makwa Peter Obi gwakwa ya lee ọ bagodi president otu a Nigeria dị ka ọ ya dị ka agala control ya ife agwara ya ka ọ gala eme so onye ọbụla la ihe opula Nigeria ga-adị mma tomorrow onye ala asị asị ihe ndị na-ekwu okwu abụ ka nwoke na nwaanyị onye ọbụla ga-aga amatachi uwe ala anyị maka Chukwu oke abịa amanyere ụwa aka mana ala anyị hapụrụ ụwa Chukwu oke abịa amanyere anyị aka gala aga eme ife ọzọ onye ọbụla pụta I weapon on Sabo, weapon Muan, you why okay, Jiburumas and Nnamdi Kanu, why okay, Jiburunia. I weapon more envilan, you call Hamadike Puria. La problem I knew when I went over the one chon Tajiana. Nkabo de one ton Tajana didn't buy any made it too much. They hear them African country, Ndibu, they kill them on a Hale Mefe. They hear them African country. Hana zota freedom hana all a play leader and deba na kala ekwu one Nigeria umunne la go no bo onye obula wepo mu anyu ukwu wepo mu ntaji anya lo Nnamdi Kalu ka Chukwu ka bia makpoputara o were support anya asim ya de kwara nwoke mmadụ nwaanyị mmadụ Eastern Security Network la mu Chukwu ka bia ma asim onwa obula ga egbu unu ya gbu ndị politicians leader na Biafra land ise
There were Mazi. And with this, we come to the end of the program. Remember, as I said, tomorrow being Wednesday, 21st, Mazi Abanyam will also come with the last batch of the European coordinators in order to address Biafrans. And as we are in our 30th May sober month, we must continue remembering those that paid the ultimate price. Ikonso, Ikechukwu Guoha, among many millions of others. Those that we are starved to death because of the wickedness of Britain. Harold Wilson said that the blood or the corpses, the dead bodies of millions of Biafran children will never change British policy on Biafra. That is why they always maintain that the territorial integrity of Nigeria is not negotiable. And look at a country that has territorial integrity, where they bring foreigners to kill their own citizens. Does that make any sense? The answer is no. But you being an Igbo man, what you know is only buying and selling. It is high time you start understanding the world politics, how things work. I have been saying, without us, there will be nothing like me. It is us that builds me. It is us, we, that defines me. Let us understand this. Let us know this and know peace. You as an individual, that you always answer on one, or one chamber one, or one, you are nothing until we become something. Know this and know peace. The Fulani, they are making headway everywhere today. Why? Because they stick together. That is it. This mentality of na me who born you, na me. I want to be me, the all and all. No, it is only us. We build our collectivity. It becomes institution, so that the absence of one single person will never make a difference. And with us being built, that is with we being built, it will protect me, I, individual. That is it. Are you hearing what I'm saying? So this individualism in our lives should be abolished or should be minimized to the highest. That is it. So thank you for listening. Biafra remains who we are. Biafra remains our tradition and culture, our ideology. And we must continue towards or fighting towards restoration of Biafra jealously. From me, Mazi Jonathan Chinedu, from here, I should say, it is simply good evening. Biafra
Biafra Zombie, Wabuke, Anijala.